5 YouTubers, 10 missions,
I can't even get up there to wall jump.
a ticking clock,
Grab the coin, grab the coin, grab the coin! Ah.
and a universe of possibilities.
Signpost. That is a species.
This is Super Mario Galaxy Mission Mode. Hello and welcome to episode 3 of Super Mario Galaxy Mission Mode. I'm your host, CMeeCraft, and last episode, really most of our competitors ran into some sort of significant struggle. Goombana is still working on Mycophobia, having pivoted from one of the hardest skips in the game to a moderately easier one. We'll see how that works out for this episode. And speaking of Mycophobia, we've got a couple competitors about to start that mission. Ansel and Hershey both just wrapped up their purple coin missions, though Ansel did it very efficiently, and Hershey, well, had to restart the mission after getting 99 coins the first time around. But they're both heading to Mycophobia now. I guess the question now becomes, do they know what to do, like Dr. Rank and Waluigi Ozoa, or are they about to get stuck here for a long time, like Goombana has? But hey, if they struggle on Mycophobia, at least they aren't dying to Dino Piranha, am I right? That's what happened to Dr. Rank at the end of last episode, which would be bad enough normally, but he's in the middle of custom Constellation, where speed really matters. And of course our leader is still Waluigi Ozoa, but just barely. After clearing 5 missions in episode 1, last episode he only cleared a single mission. This was due to the 1-2 punch of Super Somnia and a giant leap for mankind. He just hasn't been able to find a place where he can actually fall asleep, and decided to scrap his attempt of a giant leap for mankind. Which, to be clear, is actually a good thing because his attempt of a giant leap for mankind, if he does lock it in, will result in a 20-minute time penalty. Though as he waits restlessly to try to fall asleep, it does sound like he's reconsidering that decision.
Come on. Are you gonna fall asleep? Alright, I think I'm gonna open up the last mission, because I think I actually did finish a giant leap for mankind when I did Hurry Scurry. So the last one I have is Yes Starbits.
Yes, Starbits. Choose any star mission and collect as many Starbits in it as you can before either completing the star mission or dying. Your Starbit count, as measured by the current state of the Starbit counter at the moment you either get the star or die, will be compared against the other competitors. 5 minutes will be subtracted from your time for each competitor who collected fewer Starbits than you. You only get one attempt at this mission and must declare the start of your attempt prior to entering the star mission.
Okay, I have to get enough Starbits in a level. Alright, I'm returning to the observatory. I know Sling Pod Galaxy is great for that. I don't know. I don't know why Mario won't fall asleep. I'm guessing there's just places he can't fall asleep in.
I still can't skip it? I can't believe I died to Dino Piranha. I'd rather die to... Actually, no, I wouldn't rather die to Dino Piranha speedrun. Alright, I only got 6 minutes left on the timer for this mission. Alright, this time make sure you select Luigi.
Oh, it's the one I'm doing. Okay. Sorry, I just saw those mushrooms down there and I was like, wait, am I supposed to, like, touch mushrooms or something? Or not touch mushrooms? Sleep by the mushrooms? Okay. You. No. That was the wrong way. Why does he keep jumping that way?
It's probably the one right over here. Okay.
And while I'm here, let's do the other Luigi bonus star.
I guess poison the Bubble Breeze would also be a decent option. Right next to the Poison Swamp. Surely I can fall asleep here.
Oh, you know what? This would have been a good one for Mycophobia as well. Because, like, technically, this is the same mission as Honeyhive 1, and there is a bee mushroom in this mission. Oh, I wish I'd thought of that earlier.
I don't think we need the bee costume to get to Luigi, do we? Well, I guess we'll find out. He's hanging on the tree right there.
Yeah, okay. Here, that's one species. So I can't talk to the queen bee or anything. So there we go. We have the bee mushroom there. And we're gonna run over to Luigi and get that star again.
I'm trying to think what is the intended way for us to get up here. So we're needing to get up this slope. Even if we had the bee, it seems like kind of difficult to do. Okay. I'm actually not sure how you're intended to get Luigi. I think I did do it with the costume, but... Like, how are you supposed to get up to that fountain, even? Oh, wait. Oh, wait, no, we... Oh, no, but we can't get up there without the bee. So I don't think we can.
That sucks. I almost didn't make it. Okay.
I'm guessing that this is a no, because I don't think we can make it up this wall, but actually, maybe we can. Oh, we totally can. Okay, never mind. Cool. I think we can go over and get Luigi now, then.
Alright, that's 3 stars. Just under 3 minutes left on the timer. Probably got time for, like, loop-de-loop or something?
Yeah. I think we got this, then. I'm glad I tried that again, because... Oh, wait. Shoot. Why am I over here?
I bonked. Please don't do that. Okay, here we go. I could have just done that first. Thank you, Luigi. You've saved us again. So, mycophobia, it was something to do with the mushrooms. I was right, I think.
Maybe it's not possible to beat this level without... Well, certainly the first level's not possible without it. Dang, okay, well, that's not good then. The other one I could think is that we do have another one with a bee.
The entire point of this contest is to gaslight me. I've decided. And you can't take my piece. This bee, this bee has no idea what's coming. You know what? If I fall asleep right here inside the bee's arms, that's kind of dangerous because you risk falling in love.
First of all, can I fall asleep here? I should look at that first before I waste my time. Alright, so where can I get a lot of star bits? There's actually quite a few here. but it's at the most. Not really. Sling Pod has so many. I'm really thinking it might be Sling Pod. Okay, there he goes. Alright, in that case I know exactly where I want to go to sleep.
We just have Super Somnia, Super Marine World, which I'm opening up right now.
Super Marine World. Spend 3 consecutive minutes underwater without touching any air bubbles. If you pause the game, the timer for this mission will pause as well.
So let's talk to the Luma, the dark one. Okay, that's another species. We talked to him.
This one. Yep, Gold Leaf Galaxy. There's also a rabbit level in here, so I can probably talk to a rabbit, and I think that would count, but I actually am not sure. Also, I do see Cataquack to the Skies. I had no idea that was a reference to Galaxy in the last one. So I think we talk to the bunny right away when we land here. Okay, that is 7 or 8 if we're counting the boo. I'm going to say no on the boo just yet. Actually, does this one have the bee costume or the bee power up?
What am I supposed to do here? Help me!
It doesn't really look like there is the bee power up in this. So I think this is a waste of my time doing this level. Yeah, I'm gonna leave. So we're at seven species. While this is loading back into the observatory, Extrovert's Guide to the Galaxy. Counting only talks if you initiated a conversation via a textual button prompt or if dialogue occurs in a cutscene. Okay, so that should be good. We did that definitely because that was a cutscene with the boo. So that one is done. And we can open up the next one, which is Super Somnia.
Super Somnia. Have Mario sleep for 2 minutes without interruption or taking damage. A screenshot of your nap will be used in a YouTube poll, asking the audience which nap location is the most dangerous. If your napping location is deemed the most dangerous, 20 minutes will be subtracted from your final time.
Very interesting. I wonder if I could go to sleep under the Bonsai Bill thing in the last fight, the Bowser fight. The other option is to have him sleep for 2 minutes and not even try to get the subtraction. But that feels kind of lame, so I'm not going to do that. Because it could waste a good amount of time just even getting to there.
No, I really just did that. I really just ground pounded there, and it... Man.
You know what would be kind of fun? How far do you go? Oh my god! You know what? This might be my 2-minute slumber right here. Because if there's a picture, does it get taken right at the 2-minute mark? Because if there's a little wiggle room, I mean, you know where to take the picture. You know where, it's bam! It's right before he gets me. And I'm gonna get him in closer. Okay. If nothing else, my blood pressure needs 2 minutes to lower.
Okay, so then custom Constellation, I'm debating on what to do here. I feel like the easiest thing would probably to just be start at the beginning of the game and get as many of the beginning stars as possible. But some of them are kind of long because you're learning the game. So I'm trying to think of what would be the best situation for me. And I'm not quite sure at the moment what I want to do about that. And so I'm using this time to think about it and see what I want to do.
Oh! I thought I made that. Alright, that's 4. With 1:15 left on the clock. Let's see if I can take down Mega Leg.
Okay, I think this is where the Bonsai Bill stuff is, so I want to see if I can rest under... oh gosh, that's not good.
And then in the meantime, I'm gonna watch that video again. Because I don't understand. I'm just gonna pull up the timer, is what I was gonna say. I got a game over.
That'd be so sad. Okay, well, that one's not as exciting because that's just a bullet bill. Bonsai Bill, that'd be fun. Oh my gosh, I'm getting wrecked right now. This level was not even I didn't even get hit when I played this level the first time. Oh, there's no platform.
I don't know. It's so easy to get random Starbits places. Alright, here's my sleeping place.
I want to know if we can take the screenshot when I'm in front of a bullet bill or a bonsai bill that's about to be sent off. Why are they like wrecking me? This is insane. I just walked off the edge. I didn't have any trouble with this area at all. Oh my gosh, dude.
Don't do this! Who had Mario game?
Dude. This bullet bill thing is crazy.
Now hopefully he'll lean back into it to fall asleep. I'm getting the timer up.
But in my defense, I have only played this game one time. Give me a break, guys. Please, please don't call me names in the comments because I keep getting killed in this one. Like, this is the last level of the game anyways, so it's supposed to be difficult. Although I had no problem with it last time I played it, but okay. So what I'm saying is, can I sleep here? Okay, never mind, because he just killed me anyway. So this is a complete waste of time. That is really cool.
This platform might be too steep. I don't know.
Go to sleep, go to sleep, go to sleep, little Mario. Oh, okay. I mean, the Z's are coming out of him.
Nope. All right. Starting the clock as soon as he sits down. There we go. He's sleeping.
Now, there is one more bonsai bill, but there's a bunch more bullet bills that are still there.
I mean, it looks good. It looks good. Right when the mandibles are right around, you know?
I mean, there's no way this will be deemed the most dangerous, because if I just stand here, there's nothing actually... Well, actually, that's not true. I think I would just die. Because these bullet bills are cracked.
For Starbits. Good Egg, technically there's infinite Starbits on Star 2. Not really anything else to say there. Honeyhive, not really much to say there. Space Junk, not really. Battle Belt, not really.
Backwards butt bounce is so insane.
It might actually be like Toy Time 3. Nothing in Gold Leaf really sticks out.
Oh my gosh. Really? I thought it'd be funny if I did something with Bowser, like in the Bowser fight. This is a complete waste of time. This is really, really sad, actually. That was a total waste of time. Okay, I'm gonna think of something better. I don't know what to do about the mycophobia either. That seems like a major problem. Custom Constellation, you know what? I'm gonna start the timer once I go through the I'm gonna do the first levels. That's what I'm gonna do. Do the first levels.
Alright, that's that mission done.
Alright, that is time on Dr. Rank's custom constellation attempt, which ended up with a respectable score. I mean, 4 is alright. Obviously not as good as what Ansel was able to achieve, but it does give him a real shot at being in the top 3, I'd say. But man, picking that regular good at Galaxy Star and then dying in it certainly didn't do him any favors. But we'll see. It could end up being moot by the end of this, or the decisive reason why he loses the entire competition.
Alright, so yeah, this is my spot. Dangling lifelessly above the poison. I hope you guys realize that, like, any movement and he dies. He is really about to die.
And there we go, finally some pictures of some napping spots. Obviously we don't have the numbers to see just how good these spots were just yet, but I wouldn't want to sleep in either of those 2 locations at the very least. Additionally, they're both quite clever napping locations. Now, I'm not necessarily sure how much the audience is going to reward cleverness over, like, actual objective danger, but that could be something to consider.
Ultra Daredevil.
Ultra Daredevil. Complete one of the main 3 star missions from one of the 3 major galaxies in the garden without taking damage or dying. If either of those events happen, you must restart the mission from the beginning, not resume from a checkpoint.
Okay. I wonder if I can sleep here.
Okay, yeah. Okay, 3 species. Okay, I'm gonna go to Luigi's. Not a different species. Let's talk to Toad, because we haven't talked to Toads. That's 4.
Oh wait, but that means I have to not die in Sling Pod. Do I trust myself to not die in Sling Pod? I really don't. I might just go Good Egg too. Like there's an easy 100 dare, plus infinitely respawning Starbits. Alright. I guess this is my attempt for Starbits.
It seems like they're like here, facing away, like I can't face, and maybe that's the issue. Well, oh! Okay, I think they were facing like this. Exactly. And then they did a backflip, and it's like... Do you think it's patched out of the game? Is that possible? He's just not aiming at the B. I don't understand. Like, even if I get closer, he's not aiming at the B. Is there a button combination that...
Mario, can you sleep? Wait, can Mario not sleep during boss fights? Yo, that makes sense, actually. I think I'll try Deep Dark 1. Or one of the Deep Darks, at least. Underground ghost ship, blah 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 stuff. Actually, I'll go Guppy in the Underground Lake. Alright. Underwater timer starts at 52.
Okay, Beach Bowl Galaxy is going to be good for the 3 minutes. 3 consecutive minutes underwater. Without touching any air bubbles. Okay, Sunken Treasure should be fine. I can stay still. So underwater. Fully submerged underwater. Is what I'm getting at, you know? So I'm going to start my timer. Three minutes. 3 minutes has started. So I don't have to stay still or anything. I just got to be underwater.
What? Ansel, my man. Please don't tell me you're doing what I think you're doing. Oh no, he totally is. He's just sitting on the air bubbles. The entire premise of this mission is to not use air bubbles, Ansel. You said so yourself 30 seconds ago!
3 consecutive minutes underwater. Without touching any air bubbles.
Well, I guess he's got 3 minutes to notice the error of his ways. Otherwise, this one's definitely a major penalty. That'll be a 20-minute penalty if he does not figure out that he's doing this wrong.
The gear mo, which is in the engine room. I'm using this as thinking time. I'm like thinking in the shower because I'm underwater.
Speedrunners, I genuinely don't know how speedrunners do it. Like, I don't have the constitution for it. I'm not built for it. I never thought I'd be forced into doing it. That was nothing. I must try! No, there's no way. The long jump will not happen there. He's just, he's not aiming for the B when he's ground pounding. How do you?
I'm gonna go for about, I don't know. But yeah, the reason I chose Good Egg 2 is because of these star bits right here. They infinitely respawn. I know because when I was a kid, I used to grind them here for the Hungry Luma. So how many should I go for, though? That's the real question. Because I could either be greedy and get, like, 100 or hundreds of them. But that would take minutes. Or I could just grab a few and hope that it's enough.
I still have to take a screenshot of my nap. So I'm thinking I want to go to a Bowser area. You know, like it'll have stairs. Or maybe, is there a way I can play with the angles? Is there a way I can play with the angles in this game? I don't think I can.
Oh no, this is not gonna work for the no air mission. Does the text box count as pausing? Like, my thought was just to use rings and or... and or coins that aren't in bubbles, but like... the text box, it technically isn't the pause menu.
You know what? I guess he is technically right about that. Huh, I never even considered you could complete the mission that way, but yeah. You know what doesn't work, though? Air bubbles.
Huh. Yeah, I think I want to do it in front of Bowser. I think that'll be... like, what is thumbnail worthy, I guess. That's what you have to think of, I think. Anyways, my time is up soon. Okay. Let's talk to the penguin. The penguins aren't here. The penguins are here.
Still got a minute 10 or so to go. Does this ring give you hair? Dog barking in the background, sorry. I don't think I'm gonna make it. Nah, not gonna make it. And last unopened mission, An Extrovert's Guide to the Galaxy.
An Extrovert's Guide to the Galaxy. Talk to 8 different species. Talking only counts if you initiated a conversation via a contextual button prompt, or if the dialogue occurs in a cutscene. Species variants, i.e. different colored toads or mature versus immature penguins, don't count as different species. However, star bunnies and lumas are counted as distinct species.
Yep, I'm gonna talk to Polari here. That's 1.
Okay. Okay, that's 2. We need 2 more.
And I'm gonna talk to Toad. That's 2.
Sea Slide Galaxy. Let's talk to Big Guppy. Going on for Guppy. Okay. Now let's also open up Ultra Daredevil while we're at it.
Ultra Daredevil. Complete one of the main 3 star missions from one of the 3 major galaxies in the garden without taking damage or dying. If either of those events happen, you must restart the mission from the beginning, not resume from a checkpoint.
That's 3.
Okay. Now I just gotta talk to the rabbits above. I think Snowcap Galaxy is up here, right?
What I need is underwater coins that are not in bubbles. Okay, so entered at 59 flat almost.
I could talk to Boo. I can talk to Boo here. That counts. Boo's Boneyard. Okay. Okay, here we go. Boo's Boneyard. Okay, I don't think it says to complete a mission. This dude's got a pipe on his head. Okay, 8 different species. Boo is a species that is, you know, different than the other ones we've touched or talked to. What, touched? So you're after it too. Sure.
I think I'll leave it when I have 150. Because then I can probably get up to like 300 total. Right, 150. I'm gonna leave. I think other starbits also infinitely respawn here.
He doesn't think of the bee as an it. Him and the bee are friends. Why would he ground pound him? There's something I'm missing. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Okay. Maybe... I mean, if that video was made, there's no way there's gonna be another way to get up there, right? But like, I don't know what to do here.
Okay, let's see. We finished Extrovert's Guide to the Galaxy. We finished Super Marine World. Now we have Ultra Daredevil and Super Somnia. Okay, so let's do Ultra Daredevil. One of the 3 main star missions. Okay. Obviously gonna pick Melty Molten Galaxy. I think I know this one better out of the other ones, especially since Dreadnought Galaxy is super long. Okay. Lava Spire Daredevil Run. Wait, no, one of the 3-star, main 3-star missions. Yeah, this isn't a main 3-star mission. Okay. Actually, 3. Deep Dark counts. This is going to be easier, I think. I think this is easier, maybe, possibly. The one without Camella. Bubble Blast off, Guppy in the Underground Lake. This is going to be the easier one.
I don't think that one's going to work either. Maybe I'll go Sea Slide.
I just realized the Hungry Luma did respawn. So that means I should leave one boulder to kill myself with. So that way I don't have to lose 100 starbits. Yeah, it's the current state as you die. So I need to die.
I mean, okay, you know what? We have to step away. We have to step away. And because we did the sleepy one, we'll pick another mission. I can't believe it. Let's do Yes Starbits.
Yes Starbits. Choose any star mission and collect as many starbits in it as you can before either completing the star mission or dying. Your starbit count, as measured by the current state of the starbit counter at the moment you either get the star or die, will be compared against the other competitors. 5 minutes will be subtracted from your time for each competitor who collected fewer starbits than you. You only get one attempt at this mission and must declare the start of your attempt prior to entering the star mission.
Okay. Well, I think I actually know what the level is that has the most starbits in it. I can't remember exactly what it's called, but if I see it, I think I'll remember. Something with like magma or something. I'll look at the map and I'll see. But I think there's one that has the most starbits in it. There are also other ones though that I think technically have unlimited starbits, like an enemy, that little wallet thing that you can keep killing to get starbits. But I don't think anyone's gonna be, I don't know how committed people are gonna be to doing that for infinity before you die.
Alright, I'm gonna go destroy the last boulder, because that's like 10 starbits. And then I'm gonna die.
What? You again? All 8 rings. Okay, yeah, I can do that. It's pretty lenient too, if I remember correctly.
And my final starbit count is... I think there's actually a couple on the bottom here. 287.
Well then, 287 starbits. That definitely puts him in the lead so far. In fact, he's now over 100 starbits ahead of second place. Pretty impressive. He did spend a fair bit of time on this mission, especially on that first planet, but honestly, I would not be surprised if this ends up being the overall top score. Though maybe Gumbana has something to say about that.
Alright. Magma, molten, melty. No, I'm proclaiming that this is the level where I'm gonna try to collect starbits. Yeah. Which mission is a good question?
All the way over here, why? Okay, I did it. Okay, where does it go? Kind of close to me. That's done. Okay. Ultra Daredevil is done. We just have Super Somnia left. So... let's go to a boss galaxy. Let's do it.
Alright, start the timer. Nice. I can get Beach Bowl 1 very easily. I can get Buoy Base Secret very easily. Is it worth it to go to Hurry Scurry? Probably. Hurry Scurry is also very fast.
This one will only take me a minute or so, so that's good. I'm hoping that Comet will go away. It said when he hits the ground, I believe. So, right there. Okay. Well, I already did this once today. I did not think I was going to choose to go here, but here we are.
Okay, let's see. Freeze Frame Galaxy, Dark Matter Plant. This is an okay one. Okay.
Alright, that's 2 stars. 2 minutes in.
So what I'm thinking is, most people will see Mario near Bowser and be like, oh, that's terrible. He's gonna die there. And that's what I'm hoping. That sucks. I think I got a checkpoint though, right?
Okay, that's 4. Penguin, you able?
Let's just do the first one.
Got a rock 2 I want to go to.
Just need to be careful around the corners.
We are 1 hour into Super Mario Galaxy Mission Mode, and things have never been tighter. For the first time this season, we have a tie at the top, and there's an argument to be made Ansel might have the slight edge at the moment. His last mission is Super Somnia, which, if he wanted to, he could complete in exactly 2 minutes. Now granted, it does look like he is trying to find a legitimately good resting spot so he has a chance at the time reduction, but if I were him, I would try to speed that process along as quickly as possible, because realistically, a 1 in 5 chance at a 20-minute reduction might not be as good as just getting the mission out of the way as quickly as he can. And Waluigi goes, well, while he doesn't have his undisputed lead anymore, he's still in a pretty good position. He also only has 1 mission left to complete, and since it's custom Constellation, he is guaranteed to complete it next episode. Of course, how good his final time ends up being will be very heavily dependent on whether or not he's able to actually get the time reduction from custom Constellation. But if he can at least tie Ansel's score in custom Constellation, he should be set up pretty nicely going into the final mission. Dr. Rank has not had quite as flashy in Episode 3 as either of our 2 leaders, but don't be deceived by the raw numbers, he's still got a real chance at winning it all. He only has 3 missions left to clear, and let's not forget, Ansel and Waluigi as well both took some devastating time penalties this episode. They are both currently sitting on 30 minutes worth of time penalties, whereas Dr. Rank is still our only competitor to have played a completely clean game. Hershey didn't make a ton of progress this episode. He tried several missions, but fell short on most of them, only picking up 1 mission this episode. Our 2 leaders both have 20 minutes worth of time penalties more than Hershey, so he's not as far back as he seems, and he is guaranteed to get at least 1 mission cleared next episode because he's currently working on custom Constellation. But he does need to start picking up the pace if he doesn't want to get left behind. And as for Goombana, I mean, last episode I did say that she needed to get on the board if she didn't want to be completely out of contention, and she is on the board, but 1 mission cleared is not good at this stage. Even worse is the fact that that 1 mission cleared wasn't even the one she was working on this whole time, so she still has to come back and clear Mycophobia eventually. But she does have a chance to start building some momentum next episode. She'll be attempting Yes Starbits right off the bat, which is a guaranteed clear at the very least. And from there, who knows, maybe she can start stacking some wins, but she has got to work fast if she wants any hope at being competitive. As we take a look at our mission leaderboards, Waluigi Goes Wild taking the lead in Yes Starbits could prove decisive down the stretch. And if you're rooting for Ansel, you had better be hoping that Hershey and Goombana absolutely bomb their Yes Starbits attempts, which at least we'll get to see one of at the beginning of next episode. As for Custom Constellation, Ansel and Dr. Rank both have respectable scores here, but I'd say the key thing to look at for next episode is Waluigi Goes Wild's attempt at the mission. If he can at least tie his biggest threat, which right now is Ansel, then he should be pretty well set up going into the final mission. And if you're rooting for Dr. Rank, you're really hoping anyone who hasn't completed the mission yet gets less than 4. That way he doesn't get knocked out of that top 3. And then, of course, we have Super Somnia. We obviously don't have any numbers in for this just yet, but those are some interesting locations. We'll see how competitive they are as the other pictures start rolling in. So yeah, things are close to the top. We'll likely have our leaders wrapping up their regular missions next episode. And even our competitors that appear out of it right now could certainly have a big impact on who the winner is if they end up playing spoiler in one of the missions with a time reduction on the table. But if you just can't wait a week to see how all that plays out, you might consider joining my Patreon. If you join my Patreon at any paid tier, even the $1 tier, you will have access to all Mission Mode episodes 1 week early. I'd especially like to thank my $15 tier patrons, Alex Oxling and Ashford Says. But anyways, until next time, I've been CMeeCraft and I'll catch you in the next episode. Goodbye.